Walker Stadium. The umpires for tonight's game are in the field, Andrew Mervin, and behind home plate, JT Rencher. Let them feel the love, Walker Stadium. There you go. Keep it fair, boys. For your own personal safety and the safety of others around you, please be aware that all
Well, hello once again, baseball fans and addicts, wherever you may be. Welcome to Pickles Baseball. Tonight is the first of a two-game series with the visiting Medford Rogues. I'm Mike Chex, working alongside Gary Crow, Ian, Matthew, Daryl, Sam, and many others, and we will be bringing you all of the action tonight and for the rest of the 2023 season. It's Rockin' the Walk Friday here at the stadium, and Brazilian artist Johnny Franco was in the house performing earlier. It's also Bill Nye night. Omzi is in the park helping us celebrate America's favorite scientist and hopefully not burn the park down. And now we're going to send it down to tonight's public address announcers, Joe Simons and JT.
Young man down there on the field, one of our beloved interns, JT, is going to be your on-field host. Tonight is Game 9 of the 2023 regular season that'll be played at Walker Stadium this summer. Tonight, we're back at the Walk for a quick two-game series after our rain hiatus that finished our last home series as we take on the Medford Rogues for Bill Nye night and Rockin' the Walk. America's favorite TV scientist taught us all about velocity and the space-time continuum. See the Pickles use their algebra and physics to play America's game. Will Dylan get first place in the science fair? Find out tonight. And Rockin' the Walk is featuring the Brazilian professional entertainer Johnny Franco. JT, do we have our ceremonial first pitcher in place?
Oh yeah, we're ready to rock, Walker Stadium. Get loud. First pitch coming up right now.
Your first pitcher this evening, Elizabeth Fortner. Let her hear it, Walker Stadium. Ho, ho, ho! Yeah. Elizabeth Fortner.
Great throw, Elizabeth.
down for Sarah Mays.
Well, good evening, broadcast friends. We are aware of the lag on the video for the stream. And we were attempting to pipe our public address announcer Joe Simon's feed directly into the broadcast, and that didn't work either. So, 0 for 2 to start the game, apparently. What do we got? Liam Miller with a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a slider. Your starting pitcher for the Portland Pickles this evening. Defensively for the Pickles, Cashel Duggar behind home plate, Evan Cloyd at first, Alejandro Garza playing second, Jack Metcho at at short, Zage Lancaster at third, Draven Nushida, Cooper Whitten, and Kevin Ferguson, your outfielders from left to right. Game time temperature 73 degrees here at Walker Stadium, and well, we've seen just about every kind of weather this afternoon, save for snow. Came in, it was beautiful outside, started to get a little bit humid, clouds started rolling in, got cool for a little while, then it opened up and rained. Had that for about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, that was different, you know, experimenting with the weather here on Bill Nye night. Glad to have you all along. Thanks for joining the broadcast. JK checking in, my madre. Idaho Mash, glad to have you along. Tom Jones, Steve Metcho, glad to have you along this evening. Should be a fun game tonight. Non-league game for your Portland Pickles as they take on the Medford Rogues. Cody Niedowitz, Cameron Sewell, and Jonathan Mendez coming up here in the first inning for Medford. Medford Rogues, an independent wood bat team as well. They just don't have a league that they are part of currently. Sean Dever checking in, welcome. Glad you could join the broadcast this evening. Over under for those of you keeping score at home, 3 hours and 7 minutes for tonight's ball game. Most of the press box has taken the under this evening. Liam Miller comes set. First pitch of the ball game at 7:32 over the outer part of the plate for a strike. We are underway. Miller still looks in for his sign, wants to run through him once again. Duggar behind home plate. Miller goes into his motion. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball one, 1-1. Debbie taking the under. Can't say I blame you. Winding the 1-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball two, 2-1. 86 mile an hour, four-seam fastball from Miller. Next pitch fouled off at the plate. Count evens up 2-2. Another four-seam fastball, that one in 86. Robert Mills checking in. Glad to have you along. Cooper Whitten playing a step or two in, shaded slightly towards left field. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and again fouled back. Zage Lancaster playing a few steps back from the bag at third. Guarding the line. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball three. Another 86 mile an hour four-seam fastball. Ray Dinkins checking in. Welcome. 3-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball four. Leadoff walk for Cody. That'll bring up Cameron Sewell. Sewell from Sacramento State University. Lefty checks in. Look over towards first. First pitch he sees inside at 85 miles an hour, 1-0. Well, Debbie, thank you very much. It's good to be back here after the Cowlitz series, let me tell you that. Miller comes set. Stares over at first. Now brings in the 1-0 pitch, fouled back. Count evens up at 1-1.
Let's go, Pickles.
Walker Stadium making some noise early. Does sound like we've got some Rogues fans in the house. Liam stares over at first, now brings in the 1-1. Swung on and fouled back into the left tone pole. That one a slider at 78. Count goes to 1-2. San Bernardino, California in the house. Welcome. Glad to have you along. Niedowitz a two-step lead over at first base. Liam lets out a sigh. Now a throw over to first, caught in no man's land. We got ourselves a rundown, friends. Down to second, back over to first, and the tag at first. That is 1-3-6-3. All right, 1-3-6-3, the put out on Niedowitz. Ray says it's better that we're having the game up here because the weather in Medford is worse than we've got it right now. Well, we will definitely take getting a baseball game underway here at Walker Stadium, seeing as our last 2 and an 8th games were delayed. 1-2 pitch on the way, high and tight. Ball 2. 87 mile an hour four-seam fastball buzzing the tower. Count evens up at 2-2. Miller into his motion, pitch on the way, outside, ball 3. Missing with another 86 mile an hour four-seam fastball. Count goes full on the Rogues' second baseman. Jonathan Mendez, the shortstop, on deck. Folks still piling into Walker Stadium. 3-2 pitch on the way, outside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued by Liam Miller to start off the ball game. What was that, friend? 13 pitches? All right, thank you. Miller stares in at Cashel. Comes set, working with a runner on first again. Pitch on the way. Just misses. 87 mile an hour four-seamer. Liam not missing by much. He comes set. Glances over to first. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one low, ball 2. 2-0. No, the walks are not ideal, Tom. Reese McCray, the first baseman, on deck. Cameron gets a short lead over at first. Soft toss over, he's back safely. Oh, it is Bill Nye night here at the ballpark, and that is going to be delightful. Omzi on hand for a bunch of stuff tonight. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count evens up at 2-2. Another four-seam fastball from Miller. Shadows across the entirety of the playing surface as we got a little bit later of a start tonight. Another throw over to first base, and again, Cameron back safely. Lights are on. Miller set. Another stare over to first base, 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Took some off of that with a 78-mile-an-hour changeup. Count goes to 2-2. Sally Krause cheering on Liam as he comes set. Glances between home and first, now brings the 2-2 pitch in. Got him swinging, swung on and missed. 79-mile-an-hour changeup. Jonathan Mendez, first strikeout victim for Liam Miller tonight.
Now batting the first baseman from Cisco College, number 30, Reese McRae.
Reese McRae now stands in, playing first base for the Rogues. First pitch he sees from Miller, in there for a strike. Liam now going with the off-speed stuff. Another changeup at 78. McRae from Cisco College. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off the right tone pole. Back to the four-seam fastball at 87. That was pitch number 20. Derek Cloyd asking for more Dolphin already. Listen, friend, I just relay the message. Sam is up here in the booth joining us for the first time doing music tonight. Bouncer back to the mound, off the glove of Liam. No throw anywhere as Metro holds on to it. Gonna go down as an infield single. On the play, Cameron Sewell moves up to second base. Two on, two down here in the first. Third baseman Aiden Doherty to the plate. Alejandro Garza holding on the runner at second base. Hit sharply to short. Metro over to Garza. 6-4 the putout. That'll erase Reese McRae from the bases, and that'll do it for the Rogues here in the first inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and two runners left on. We are done with half a frame here at Walker Stadium. We're actually going to keep it here. That's right, middle of the first, we are having the Intern Science Experiment Contest.
Interns have been working hard for Bill 99 with some science experiments to keep us entertained. We got Kevin here, we got Ty here, and we got Lily. And they're going to show off their science experiments for tonight, Bill 99. Are you guys ready? All right, we're going to start it off with Kevin. Kevin, could you, well, first get your board up. Kevin, could you explain to us what's going on down here?
So my board is elephant toothpaste. For this, the yeast is going to be a catalyst, and it's going to make these bottles overflow with foam. So everyone buckle up.
All right, that's enough of Kevin. Kevin, you're done. All right, Lily, what's your experience? Oh, no, it's falling on you. Lily, what's your experience? Tell it to the people.
Have you ever seen lava before? Well, here you go.
Oh, we're going to see some lava Walker Stadium. Get loud. Oh! Ty, it's your turn. What experience you got?
Believe it or not, adding salt to index causes it to chemically change products, and a lot of weeks actually drink it. Not actually try this at home.
All right, let's try it. Let's see what's going on. Oh. Oh, no. Jump. Oh, my goodness. Ty's a frat boy, ladies and gentlemen. Get loud for Ty. That was our intern science experiments, Walker Stadium. Get loud for the interns one time, please.
All in the good name of science.
Well, that was just silly. You know,
The designated hitter from St. Mary's, number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
out on the mound for the Medford Rogues, that is Andrew Overland from Sacramento State University. He'll be facing Dalton Mayshore, Draven Nushida, and Evan Cloyd. First pitch, bottom frame, fouled off to the left side. 0-1. Tyler Horner behind the dish for the Rogues. Reese McCray at first, Cameron Sewell at second, Jonathan Mendez at short, Aiden Doherty at third. Wide in the 0-1 pitch on the way, floats in for a strike. 77-mile-an-hour changeup, count goes to 0-2. Nate Gray Jr., Deshaun Thomas, and Cody Niedowitz, your outfielders from left to right. Next pitch swung on and missed. Dalton Mayshore down on strikes. One away for the Pickles here in the bottom of the first inning.
Number 36, Draven Nushida.
Pickles left fielder Draven Nushida to the plate. First pitch he sees misses outside, ball one. 75-mile-an-hour curveball just missing. 1-0 pitch taken for a ball two. To the fastball at 86 for Overland. 2-0 pitch over the outer part of the plate at 84. 2-1. And is JT Rencher, your umpire behind home plate. Andrew Mervin out in the field. 2-1 pitch on the way. Popped up to the left side. Will it stay in play? It will not. Does not appear as though we had a fan catch down the left field line. Garrett Sports Talk checking in. Hello, friend. Glad to have you along. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and spoiled foul again. Count stays at 2-2.
Go get it immediately. Thank you so much.
Overland back up on the rubber into his motion. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and a bouncer up the middle. Nice snag by Cameron Sewell at second base. Infield single for Draven Nushida. Cameron covered a lot of ground just by the time he got there. Draven Nushida was already at first base. First baseman Evan Cloyd. Cloyd from Cal Poly. First pitch he sees misses away, ball one. Cloyd stares down at third base, now steps back in. Overland glances over to first, brings in the 1-0 pitch, outside, ball two, 2-0.
But seriously, get your food. We're going to the Intern pretty quick.
Sun shining into the press box here at Walker Stadium. Overland back up on the bump. Nushida with a two-step lead over at first. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit hard into left field. Diving attempt by Nate Gray Jr. Couldn't come up with it. Nushida had to wait to see if the play was going to be made. Nushida advancing to second base on the play. Evan Cloyd hard hit single into left center.
All right, hang on. Here we go. Now batting, patrolling the hot corner, from the University of Hawaii, number 14, go crazy for Sage Lancaster.
Joe Simons letting you know that is number 14, Sage Lancaster at the plate for your Pickles. Runners on first and second, one down here in the bottom of the first inning. Look back to second, pitch on the way, misses low and away, ball one. 74-mile-an-hour slider off the plate. Sage from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. 1-0 pitch coming in. Watch that one go by at 82. Count evens up at 1-1 on Zage. Overland comes set, looks back at second. And again, now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and popped up. Coming back. Just cleared the office. Headed to the merch tent. So the count 1-2 on Lancaster. That pitch bounced down towards third. To the bag for one. The throw across, not in time. We'll go 5 unassisted. That erases Draven Nushita from the base pass. Evan Cloyd moves down to second. Lancaster on with the fielder's choice. That brings up shortstop Jack Metcho. Overland's first pitch to Jack floats in at 77 miles an hour, a slider. 0-1. JT stirring on the crowd here at Walker Stadium. His next pitch misses low and away, 1-1. Armando Briseño on deck. Portland batting 10 tonight. Garza will be playing second base. Briseño will be batting at his spot in the order as the next pitch is fouled off into the parking lot. 1-2. Overland gets a new baseball, climbs back up on the hill. Kicking some of the wet dirt out of his cleats. Short rain delay to start this game. Comes set. Now steps off. Metcho doesn't move from the batter's box. He is ready. 1-2 pitch on the way. High and inside. Ball 2. 85-mile-an-hour fastball that looked like it might have gotten away from Andrew. Lisa checking into the chat. Glad to have you along on the broadcast. Cheering on Jack Metcho, who faces a 2-2 count. Hit up the middle. Nice stop by Overland. The throw over to first. 1-3 the put out on Metcho, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the first inning. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 runners left. We are through the first frame here at Walker Stadium. No score on the board.
Awesome way to save a little on your PG&E bill while supporting more sustainable energy. Join today for free at portlandgeneral.com/WOOF. This is an announcement to inform you that the IPAs are officially dead. You heard that right, people. IPAs are dead. Introducing Dead Guy IPA. Delicious West Coast IPA brewed with the same proprietary yeast as the classic Dead Guy Ale. Now available at the Dead Guy bar along with Dead Guy Pale Ale, Dead Guy Pilsner, and the original Dead Guy Ale. But now, rest later.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
When you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat.
When you're hating your trainer, the lover when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one.
Yeah, that's crunch mode.
crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fit.
To the top of the second inning we go. Tyler Horner, the catcher for the Rogues, leading off, to be followed by Deshaun Thomas and Caleb Richter. Horner from Oregon Tech College. Takes a look at the first pitch of the second inning, over for a strike at 73, 0-1. How many do-overs can we have? I don't think we need another one of those. Wide in the 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up into shallow center field. It's actually going to be Metro goes out and makes the play. P6 the put out on Tyler Horner. Garrett Sports Talk. If I come to a game, it's going to be random jersey night. Yeah, I'm excited for random jersey night. A lot of the interns also excited for random jersey night. Miller has the sign. Pitch on the way. Swung on and popped up. This one towards shortstop once again. Metro busy over there. Able to make the play on the infield this time. P6 the put out on Deshaun Thomas. Quickly 2 away. No, the sprinklers coming on and the lights going off was definitely, well, it was a thing that happened. Miller goes into his line. First pitch to Richter, over for a strike. 86-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball, 0-1. Oh, excuse me, it was a 2. It was a 4? Okay. Miller's 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Richter quickly behind in the count, 0-2. The Rogues' designated hitter stands back in. Miller into the motion, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. Count stays 0-2. Orlando Abrams checking in. Hello. Glad to have you along tonight. Richter stands back in. Miller's 0-2 pitch on the way again. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Another four-seam fastball, and again at 86 from Miller. Hugger gets set behind home plate once again. Miller has the sign. 0-2 pitch one more time. Nope, fouled off. Gonna do it again. This time he fouled off a 76-mile-an-hour slider. Miller trying to change speed, see if he can pick up his second strikeout. Richter steps back in. Nate Gray Jr. on deck for Medford. Wide in the 0-2 pitch on the way again. Swung on and popped up. It's not going to be Metro this time. Draven Nushida goes back a few steps and makes the catch in front of the Atlas Pizza sign. P7 the put out. 3 up, 3 down for the Rogues here in the second inning. And fans, we're going to keep it right here because it's the OMSI Cloud Explosion experiment. OMSI, of course, the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, one of the best places to hang out in Portland.
Water Stadium, get loud! 3, 2, 1, go! Whoa! Get loud for the Cloud Water Stadium, make some noise! Let's do a quick poll. Make some noise if you've been to OMSI before.
smartest crowd in the city.
Gotta be the smartest crowd there on tonight. Bill 99, baby, make some noise.
So much fun.
An extra hitter from Long Beach State. Number 10, Armando Briseño.
So Armando Briseño batting for Alejandro Garza, who will continue to play second base. This being a non-league game, Mag's taking opportunities where he can to get kids into the game. 1-0 pitch swung on and hammered out to center field. Going back on the ball, Deshaun Thomas, just a step or two in front of the warning track. Briseño down F8. Well, thank you, Sean. Field actually does look pretty good. It was just a short rain delay. BFXP 63 checking in. What league do the Rogues play in? They do not play in a league right now. The Rogues, former members of the Great West League, of which the Pickles used to be a part before joining the West Coast League. First pitch swung on. Cooper Whitten to center field. Not quite as far back, maybe 2 steps in from Briseño's. Another F8 for your Pickles.
Next up for the Picks, an extra hitter from the University of Hawaii, number 51.
Itsuke Takemoto.
Takemoto.
Extra hitter tonight for the Portland Pickles. Wearing number 51. Comes to us from the University of Hawaii. First pitch he sees, misses. 85-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-0. Next pitch misses, 2-0. Overland doing a little bit of work on the front end of the mound. Andrew's tall kid out there on the bump, goes into his motion, 2-0 on the way, catches the outer corner of the plate at 75. Count goes to 2-1. Next pitch misses, high ball 3, that one in at 75. Count 3-1, Kevin Ferguson, the right fielder, on deck. Wide and the pitch on the way. Swung on and the bouncer towards second. Cameron's got it over to first, 4-3 the put out, and that will do it for Portland here in the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on through 2 frames here at Walker Stadium. No score.
Locally owned and West Coast made, Perch specializes in custom sofas made just for you. You get to choose the exact dimensions, all the style details. We have tons of kid and pet-friendly fabric and leather options to choose from. Stop by the showroom or visit us online at Perch Furniture to start creating your dream sofa. Elevate your furniture game with Perch Furniture. Celebrating 50 years as an Oregon employer, Aldrich Advisors is a financial services firm that manages wealth, tax, technology, benefits, and business transition strategies for both.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat. When you're hating your trainer, but love her when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, popping, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
All righty, baseball friends, welcome back. To help celebrate Bill Nye Science Night, we have test tube shots here at Walker Stadium, because of course we do. Don't you wish you were here so you could have a test tube shot? Well, if you can't be here tonight, please to be coming and joining us. Hopefully later this weekend, we have games on Saturday and Sunday. Start time tomorrow night, 7:05. Start time on Sunday, 6:05 p.m., weather permitting. Liam Miller back out on the mound for inning number 3. His first pitch of this frame swung on and crushed out into right field. Going back on the ball, Kevin Ferguson. He is 2 steps in front of the warning track and is able to make the catch. F9 the put out on Nate Gray Jr., and that'll turn the lineup over for the Rogues. Cody Niedowitz back to the plate. He drew a walk to lead off the game, then was picked off 1-3-6-3 for all of you scoring at home. Miller's first pitch of this at-bat taken into center field. Stancato's going to have to race over. He's not going to be able to get to it in time. Ball's down in right center field. Throw to second base. Nice slide. Cody Niedowitz in at second base with a double. Fans thought the tag got down in time. Much as I love our fan base here at the stadium, I am not one to agree with them in this instance. So Niedowitz in scoring position, takes his lead at second. Cameron Sewell at the plate. First pitch he sees this time misses low and away at 86, ball 1. Yeah, it was a heck of a throw from Stancado, or excuse me, not Stancado, Cooper Witten out there in center field, my mistake. Heck of a throw from Witten into second base, just not quite in time. Miller's 1-0 pitch on the way, misses low and away at 87, another 4-seam fastball, ball 2. Picked off at second base. Niedowitz wondering what's up as he's walking back to the dugout. One for the pickoff. Much easier than the last one. So 2-0 the count, 2 down now for Cameron. Pitch on the way, misses low, ball 3. Another 4-seam fastball. Sewell ahead in the count, 3-0. Walked his last time up. Miller's pitch on the way, that one's over for a strike. Back to the fastball at 88 miles an hour, count goes to 3-1. Next pitch on the way, misses ball 4. So Sewell draws another walk. Third walk of the game issued by Miller. Jonathan Mendez to the plate. The lone strikeout of Miller's as he glances towards first. Got his sign from Digger. Looks over at first. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 85 mile an hour 4-seam fastball, 0-1. Cameron a shorter lead at first. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's taken into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Played on a bounce by Nishida. Gets the ball back into the infield. Cameron moves up to second base. Jonathan Mendez on at first now. Another runner in scoring position for the Rogues. That'll bring up first baseman Reese McCray. McCray singled back in the first. Sun has now ducked completely behind the trees out in left field. Breeze changing directions. Pitch over for a strike at 87, it's 84? 87 miles an hour 4-seam fastball, thank you. Yeah, Nicky got hit in the nose. Nick Marcantinatos got hit in the nose last night. That was uncomfortable. Look back towards second base. 0-1 pitch on the way. Low and inside. Ball one. Runners don't go anywhere. I'm trying to look over my scorebook last night. Yeah, that was Mark Antinanos that got hit in the 8th. Came around to score. Miller's 1-1 pitch on the way. Fouled off toward the parking lot. Count goes to 1-2. Aiden Doherty on deck should the inning continue for Medford. Miller stares in, shakes off Cashel once, now has the sign. Long glance towards second, now the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped again towards the parking lot. Not a problem, Debbie. That was a weird thing that happened last night. It didn't look like he had gotten hit at all and was awarded first base, and everybody was wondering what was going on. And then the medics went out there and stuffed his nose full of cotton so it wouldn't bleed. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses low at 78, a changeup. 2-2. He just missed with that changeup. Miller stares in. Back at second now, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and hit into on the right side. That one just gets out of play. Count stays at 2-2. Moratorium on the walks would be nice. Miller stares in, twirls the ball behind his back, now comes set at the belt. Couple looks back at second before the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and that one's taken out in the left field. Draven Nushida coming on and makes the play. L7 the put out on Reese McRae, and that does it for Medford here in the third inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. Fans, it's time for drinking pickle juice, because that's what we do here.
Sam, Ethan, Chelsea, and Molly. I'm going to count you guys down. We're going to drink some pickle juice. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, go, go, jump, jump, jump. Oh my goodness! Oh, Molly absolutely crushes it. Molly for the win. Roger Shaken get loud for Molly. Molly. Just for you, signed Dylan Gobble for real 99. Everybody make some noise for Molly. That was impressive.
Leading off the bottom of the third, your right fielder, from the University of Hawaii, number 31, Kevin Ferguson.
Kevin Ferguson to the plate, leading off here, the bottom of the third for your Portland Pickles. He'll be followed by Cashel Duggar and Dalton Mayshore. First pitch of the third, inside out swing, bounces into center field for a base hit. Deshaun Thomas to retrieve the baseball. Ferguson aboard with a leadoff single.
Your catcher from UCLA, number 30, Cashel Duggar.
Catcher Cashel Duggar to the plate. Kelly Witten checking in. Looks like center field and right field switched. Well, if there's anyone among us who would be someone to trust on that, that would be you. We have changed our notes accordingly. Bunt shown, and a pop-up bunt down the first base line goes foul. 0-1. Tom, it is not still Wickles Pickles. I don't have our new pickle sponsor yet. Do they serve any specialty cocktails with pickle juice at the Walk? They most certainly do. See, Sam, you didn't believe me. The people, they cheer for the Dolphin. I told you it was a real thing. Overland comes set, pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's dumped into center field, left side this time. Ferguson moving up to second base, Duggar aboard. First two Pickles have reached here in the third inning. That turns the lineup over. Designated hitter Dalton Mayshore to the plate. Well, Ron, it looks like they are starting up the carousel. Idaho Mash rooting for the Pickles. Everybody wanting to raise chairs here at Walker Stadium. First two runners have reached. First pitch to Mayshore, he shows bunt, pulls back, pitch over for a strike at 76 miles an hour, a changeup. 0-1. Ferguson gets his lead at second base. Duggar's lead at first. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses outside, ball one. Reese McCray creeping in at first base. Aiden Doherty playing even with the bag at third right now. Mayshore twirling the bat around, 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit down the left field line, but that one's going to be foul into the net.
No outs, runner in scoring position. Walker
Count goes to 1-2. 97-mile-an-hour exit velocity on that one. Dalton got a lot of that pitch, just cracked it foul. Jack, not the biggest fan of the Rogues jersey. The logo looks great, though. 1-2 pitch, misses away. Ball two, 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. I agree, it is Dalton's time. Overland set, looks back at second. And again, 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that was hit in center field. Ranging over to Sean Thomas, able to make the play. F8 to put out on Mayshore. Runners have to stay put, and that's going to bring up the left fielder, Draven Nushida.
Number 36, Draven Nushida.
Nushida singled back in the first inning. First pitch to him here in the third, misses inside. Changeup that looks like it got away from Overland. 1-0. Overland set at the waist, looks back at second. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards first. Bounces off of Reese McCray, covering the pitcher, not in. Oh, in time. All right, I'm not sure who said that. Somebody here in the press box said that they didn't think that Overland was touching first base, and I do agree with that assessment from my vantage point up here. That looked to be the case, but I am not as close to the play as Andrew Mervin, and Draven Nushida is out 3-1. Everybody else moves up 90 feet on the play. First pitch to Evan Cloyd, missing low, ball one. So first run of the ball game, 90 feet away for the Pickles, but they got two down here in the bottom of the third. 1-0 pitch, swung on and hit into center field. but Deshaun Thomas able to make the play, and that will do it for Portland here in the third. No runs, 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 runners left on. We are a third of the way through the ball game. Still no score here at Walker Stadium.
Now located in a newly renovated historic Phoenix Pharmacy building on 76th and Southeast Foster Road. In fact, I'm wearing a shirt from Foster Outdoors, so come on by and check out the merchandise.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? Not a problem anymore! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, hoppy, and comes in a variety of options. Plus, you can take it almost anywhere. Stop drinking boring beer. Instead, join the many others living rangerously today. But wait, there's more. Call 833-V-RANGER. That's 833-V-RANGER to get free rangerousness. Live rangerously today. Call now.
Alrighty, baseball friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 37, Carter Delaney. Delaney, right-handed pitcher from UC Davis. Sorry, I'm filling out my scorebook here. He takes over for Liam Miller, who goes 3 innings, scatters 3 hits, does not give up any runs. Walked 3 and struck out 1.
On the mound for your Pickles, number 37, Carter Delaney.
So it's going to be Aiden Doherty, Tyler Horner, and Deshaun Thomas for the Rogues here in the 4th inning. Pickles threatened in the 3rd, were unable to push a run across. Lewis Rose's friend of the broadcast checking in. Doing well, Lewis. How you doing? Hope that you're enjoying the evening, friend. Had a little bit of a rain delay before we got started. Somebody tell Simons we can't understand him out here in the picnic tables. Well, Ron, I will effort that. Line in the first pitch of the 4th inning. This is low and inside at 87. 4-seam fastball, 1-0. Doherty 0 for 1 tonight. Bounced out 6-4 his first time up. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and sharply hit towards third. Zage Lancaster lays out for it. Call that L5, the put out on Doherty. You have the exit velo on that, friend?
Yeah, that is 19, Tyler Horner.
86 miles an hour on that exit velo. And apparently the last inning was 99 miles an hour on the exit velo. First pitch to Horner misses away at 88. Ball 1. Carter's 1-0 pitch, misses ball 2. Lewis, just so you know, we've got JT Rensher behind the dish tonight for your umpire at home plate, and Andrew Mervin out in the field. 2-0 pitch, misses low at 85. Ball 3. 3-0. No, Jack, they are an independent wood bat league that used to be part of the Great West League, which the Pickles used to be a part of. That league has folded, and the team still exists without a league. 4-pitch walk to Tyler Horner. So they are an independent wood bat collegiate baseball team. Should probably look through the West Coast League scores here in just a little bit. We'll pull that up for y'all. Winding the first pitch on the way inside to Deshaun Thomas, 1-0 with a four-seam fastball at 86. Up in Bellingham, the Bells defeated the Harbor Cats 2-1 earlier today. 1-0 pitch on the way, and that catches the outer part of the plate at 87. Count evens up at 1-1. In Port Angeles, lefties playing host to the Falcons. Lefties currently trail 4-2 in the sixth. Throw over to first base, diving back safely is Horner. Bend Elks and the Ridgefield Raptors scoreless in the seventh in Bend. Black Bears and Drifters tied at 2, top 9 in Springfield. 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed. He went around. Count goes to 1-2. That one an 81-mile-an-hour curveball. Riverhawks lead the Night Owls 4-3 in Nanaimo in the bottom of the sixth inning. 1-2 pitch on the way, well outside, ball 2. And in Walla Walla, the Sweets hosting the Yakima Valley Pippins and leading them by a score of 3-1 in the top of the seventh. Winding the 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to right field, shallow. Making the play, number 4, Cooper Witten. Call that F9. 2 away, Tyler Horner still at first base, and that's going to bring up Caleb Richter, the designated hitter. No problem, Jack. Tyler about a step and a half lead over at first. Pitch on the way, misses low at 87. Four-seam fastball, 1-0. Delaney comes set. Brings in the 1-1, brings it in a little low. 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Haven't seen him touch 90 yet. Definitely sitting in the high 80s, though. Horner, conservative lead over at first base. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 88 miles an hour once again. Count 2-1. Nate Gray Jr., the left fielder, on deck. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Had the timing right. It was just wrong side of the plate. Four-seam fastball at 86. Count goes to 2-2. Richter popped out to left field his first time up. Set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit up the middle, and that's going to get into center field for a base hit. Hitting second base and thinking better of it, Tyler Horner. Caleb Richter aboard with a single. Runners on at first and second. 2 down. 90-mile-an-hour exit velo on that. No pitch speed on that. So he hit 90 miles an hour with the four-seam then. All right.
Seat sweat. Ponchos in the merch tent, $7. Great seat cover, and we could get a better storm again. Who knows?
So runners now first and second, 2 down, top 4. Carter Delaney's first pitch to Nate Gray Jr. swung on and missed. Four-seam fastball once again, took some off of it. That one clocking in at 85, 0-1. Horner a little longer of a lead at second than he had over at first base. Dances out there, 0-1 pitch on the way in the dirt, 1-1. Bill Nye night here at the ballpark. We've got stuff happening almost between every single inning this evening. Look back towards second. 1-1 pitch on the way. Misses high and away. Ball 2. 2-1. Tomorrow night is Brine and Vine night. We will be opening the gates early. I've been told 4:45, I believe is what it was. Season tickets 4:45, regular gate at 5 o'clock, hit into right field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hitting third and heading for home, Tyler Horner. Throw into home. 1 run in. Caleb Richter stops at third. RBI single for Nate Gray Jr. First run of the ball game has come in, and that'll turn the lineup over for Medford. Cody Niedowitz to the plate. Runners on the corners, 2 down. So if you didn't catch all of that, gates for season ticket holders 4:45, general public at 5 o'clock tomorrow night for Brine and Vine here at the stadium. Still will be a 7:05 first pitch, roughly. Throw over to first base. Gray Jr. back safely. Then on Sunday, your Portland Pickles play host to the Dub C Fish Sticks. It's Portugal, the Man Night, and Little League Sunday. First pitch over for a strike at 87 miles an hour, 0-1. What was that? Yep. 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside at 86. Count evens up at 1-1. Almost all of the picnic tables spoken for out along the outfield fence. Another throw over to first base. Gray Jr. back safely. Niedowitz steps back in, walked in the first, doubled in the third. Up here again in the fourth. Pitch missing high and away. Ball 2, 2-1. I don't believe the Rogues have used sneak attack yet. Throw down to second base, not in time. Credit Nate Gray Jr. with a stolen base. Count goes to 3-1 on Cody Niedowitz. I'm not above doing things like this. Shout out to Sergeant Fletcher in the next room. You should be paying attention to baseball, friend. Runners on at second and third. 3-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 4. Niedowitz draws walk for the second time tonight. Base is full of Rogues, and that's going to bring up Cameron Sewell. Mound visit for the Pickles. Cashel Duggar out, going to have a conversation with Carter Delaney. Coach Brian Grant out of the dugout. That's fair, John.
Launch our balls in unison. Maybe a bobblehead or even the first pitch at a future Pickles game.
Dylan's a bit of a barbarian in himself, so I think we can probably get the situation handled. Cody Niedowitz at first, Nate Gray Jr. at second, Caleb Richter at third. 1 run in for the Rogues here in the fourth. Cameron Sewell, who's walked twice, coming to bat for Medford. Unease settling in over the crowd here at Walker Stadium. First pitch to Cameron, misses high and outside at 88. 1-0. Carter comes set, brings in the 1-0 pitch, and that one's in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-0. What are we doing if we're not having a little fun, John? What the heck? Runners at every base. Carter behind in the count, 2-0. Comes set at the waist. Pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 3. 3-0. All right. Troy Story going to come hang out for random jersey night. Super excited about that. 3-0 pitch on the way in. Taken all the way. Ball 4. Cameron draws his third walk this evening. This one brings an RBI along with it. Everybody moves up 90 feet. That's Caleb Richter coming in to score. Nate Gray Jr. on to third. Cody Niedowitz down to second. 29 pitches. Rough inning. Shortstop Jonathan Mendez to the plate, struck out and singled. First and third, respectively. That pitch well away and got away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Nothing much Duger could do about that. Nate Gray Jr. comes in to score. Cody Niedowitz to third. Cameron Sewell to second. Everybody advancing. Well, numerous things that could go wrong in an inning have happened here in the top of the fourth. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and popped out into right center field. It's going to be Cooper Witten making the play, F9 the putout, but damage is done. 3 runs cross the plate on only 2 hits. 2 runners are left on. Fans, we're going to keep it right here. We've got another OMSI science experiment. That's right, the ping pong ball experience.
Quick change. All right. Ping pong ball experience. We got Nicole here who's going to run us through it right now.
So we are again using our liquid nitrogen. This time we are going to fill it in a 2-liter bottle. Nitrogen is found in a gas. About 80% of our atmosphere is made of nitrogen. So if we put nitrogen into that bottle, it's going to really, really quickly evaporate and expand. And we know what happens when a pressurized container expands really, really quickly. All right, we're going to get ready. I'm going to put down the mic. If you are sensitive to sound, this might be a great time to cover your ears.
Both of you. Cover your ears, Walker Slade.
I cannot do mushrooms though. I can't do it. I don't do it.
You don't have to do mushrooms.
No, I have tried it. I have tried it.
I have chocolates.
Try it again.
Chocolates.
I like mood enhancers.
Mushrooms?
No, those are.
Do you do like a tea or do you do
Caps or stems? Caps or stems?
They taste like dirt.
Dirt?
I like the effect,
Dirty
but they're
food.
gross.
Goofy dirt.
If you do a mushroom tea though, it's pretty good.
Any second.
Or
Worth the wait. One more time for the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry.
Just silly. I love this stuff. I love OMSI. Science is fun. Zage Lancaster, Jack Metcho, and Armando Briseño due up for your Pickles here in the 4th inning.
the third baseman. From the University of Hawaii, number 14, Sage Lancaster.
Zage hoping to start a rally for Portland here after they coughed up a 3 spot in the top part of the frame. First pitch, this half of the frame fouled away towards the parking lot. 0-1. 84-mile-an-hour fastball from Overland. Gotta love a good explosion for Science, darn right. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses away, ball 1. Bill Nye Science night here, or hope we don't blow up Walker Stadium night, whichever you'd prefer to call it. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. 2-1. That one missing away at 77. Curveball that might have gotten away from Overland. He's back up on the mound. Into his motion with the 2-1. Low ball 3. 3-1. Another curveball, that one at 74. Fans in the chat looking for a Pickles rally. 3-1 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count goes full on Lancaster. Reached on a fielder's choice back in the first inning. 3-2 on the way. Swung on and a bouncer towards second. Sewell's throw over to first base in time. 4-3 the put out on Lancaster.
Next up for Portland, your shortstop, number 6, Jack Metcho.
Shortstop Jack Metcho to the plate. 0-for-1 bounced out to Overland to end the first inning. That one hit towards second again. Cameron throws over to first. 4-3 the put out on Metcho. Quickly 2 away for Portland here in the fourth inning. You know, Jack, it will be extremely hard to top the exploding whale.
Number 10, Armando Briseño.
Although the sprinklers coming on and the lights going out last week does at least rival the exploding whale. First pitch swung on and fouled off at home plate. 0-1 on Briseño. That pitch coming in at 87. Lewis, that's JT Renscher behind the dish and Andrew Mervin out in the field. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards short. Mendez has got it, throw to first in time. 6-3 the put out on Briseño, and that will do it for your Pickles here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Through 4 frames, your score, Rogues 3, Pickles nothing.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Some play for the thrill, others the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
Alrighty, baseball friends, that is number 19, Sam Rice, taking over on the mound for Carter Delaney. Carter goes 1 inning, gives up 2 hits, 3 runs. All of those were earned. Walked 3 batters and did not strike anyone out. Plenty of game left indeed, Ian. No kidding. Plenty of time left. Rice on to face Reese McCray, Aiden Doherty, and Tyler Horner. No. Nope, we got a pinch hitter. That is number 28. Coughlin Schultz. First pitch he sees over for a strike. 0-1. Coughlin Schultz from College of the Siskiyous. Line in the 0-1 pitch on the way, fouled off. Count goes to 0-2. So McCray had been 1 for 2. 0-2 pitch on the way, misses high, ball 1, 1-2. Four-seam fastball. 89 miles an hour. It was quick. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and a bouncer to the left side, foul. Count stays at 1-2. Derek Cloyd checking in. Howdy, glad to have you along. Liam Miller started it out for Portland, went 3 innings, scattered 3 hits, didn't give up a run, walked 3, struck out 1. Followed by Carter Delaney, who went an inning, gave up the 3 runs on the board right now. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Coughlin Schultz down on strikes, went down swinging. First strikeout for Sam Rice, second strikeout for Pickles pitchers tonight. That is Aiden Doherty. Third baseman 0 for 2 tonight. First pitch he sees, misses away, ball 1. Doherty bounced out 6-4 and then lined out to the third baseman, Zach Lancaster. 1-0 pitch coming in, swung on and fouled off just above the Rogues' dugout. Count goes to 1-1. We're about 15 minutes away from what they said sunset would be here tonight at 9:02. Sun well behind the trees in the outfield. 1-1 pitch plunks him. As Ron the K-Man would say, that makes it a Pickles game, an HBP. So 1 on, 1 away for the catcher, Tyler Horner. Horner walked and came around to score back in the 4th. First pitch he sees, this at-bat misses low and away at 86. Four-seam fastball, 1-0. Doherty lead at first. Rice brings in the 1-0, and that one gets smacked into left field for a base hit. Giving chase all the way to the wall, Draven Nushita rounding second, heading for third, Aiden Doherty, he's gonna hold up there. Tyler Horner with a double. Rogues have got something going here again in the 5th inning. Runners on at second and third, 1 down.
Batting for Medford, number 23, Deshaun Thomas.
Deshaun Thomas to the plate. Double there for Tyler Horner, who stands out at second base. Sam Rice's first pitch, this at-bat taken down towards Draven Nushita, who misplays it in left field. Aiden Doherty comes in to score. Behind him, Tyler Horner. Deshaun Thomas on at second base with a bases clearing double. 2 RBIs for Thomas. Eden, Doherty, and Horner in to score. And a mound visit from Cashel Duggar and pitching coach Brian Grant.
Whoever left the phone in the porta potty, I actually just touched it, so it looks like, what is this, my phone? It's got...
What do we got there? 96 mile an hour exit velocity on that double.
So just check it. If you don't have it, come up here.
Oh, and the double before at 98. All right. Okay, so they're hitting the ball hard. Which, if you're a Pickles fan, is not ideal. No. So after Platon, 3 last inning, Medford already pushed 2 across here, 1 out as we continue playing top 5. Caleb Richter to the designated hitter to the plate. Pitch on the way. That one floats inside. 70 mile an hour slider, 1-0. Thomas will lead at second. 1-0 pitch on its way, floats in for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. 72 miles an hour on the slider. Darien joining the chat, welcome. Glad you could join us. Rice steps off the mound. Thomas back to second. Ron, the K-Man, trying to start a fire in chat. Look back towards second base. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on to the bouncer towards first, and that's going to get through for a base hit. Hitting the bag at third and rounding, coming for home to Sean Thomas. Throw to the plate, up the line, not in time. Caleb Richter with a single. Give him an RBI on the play. Back-to-back 3-run innings for Medford. I appreciate that, Ian. We try and let folks know. Sometimes this is used as scouting footage or what have you, so first pitch on the way, misses low and outside, ball 1. Nate Gray Jr., an RBI single last inning, stole a base, came around to score on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch, misses low and away, ball 2. Another 87 mile an hour four-seam fastball. Good speed, just having a hard time locating it right now. 2-0 pitch on the way in. That one over the inside part of the plate for a strike at 84. Took a little bit off of that. Count goes to 2-1. Throw over to first base, and just barely getting back in time was Caleb Richter. Caleb stretches out his lead over at first base. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one inside part of the plate. Over, though, at 73 with a slider. 2-2. That's Matthew that does a lot of our StatCast and stuff like that. Very thankful for him. That's right. It was. You know what? Yeah, we should have done this conversation on Science Night. That would have been good. Well, we'll see about that. Matthew working with Daryl over there tonight. Daryl hanging out in the booth with us. 2-2 pitch on the way. Plunked him. And the inning continues. Richter moves down to second base. Nate Gray Jr. aboard with the HBP. No problem, Tom. Matthew, despite the fact that I call him Andrew from time to time, is one of my favorite people up here in the booth. Sporting a bow tie for Bill Nye Knight here. First pitch, the at-bat, over for a strike, 0-1. You really go 87 on a sinker? Nice pitch. Dang. Well, 0-1 on the way in now. That one low. Bounces in front of Duggar, able to get to the side and stop it before it goes way much further. Runners have to stay. Richter at second, Gray Jr. at first. Niedowitz at the plate. Walked twice and doubled. Should be noted he's been picked off twice too, though. Well, it's true. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on it, and that one's hit out towards center field, but shallow. Coming in and making the play, Kevin Ferguson gets the ball back into the infield. Everybody stays put. Did I hear the beer backpack has guava lemonade cider in it tonight? Lucky fans. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Cameron Sewell to the plate, has walked 3 times. First pitch he sees this at bat, he swings at and spoils foul to the right. 0-1. Very chill Walker Stadium crowd tonight. Rice's 0-1 pitch, misses low and away, ball 1. That one a four-seam fastball at 86 as the count evens up. Rogue second baseman stands in. 1-1 pitch on the way, misses away, ball 2, 2-1. Been a long inning for Sam Rice. .25 pitches so far this inning. Into his motion, here comes number 26. Hit towards second. Garza's got it, goes to second for the force out, and that will do it. 4-6 the put out on Sewell. First time he's been retired tonight. And that'll do it for the Rogues here in the 5th inning, but they push 2 more runs across. Fans, I've forgotten what we've got going on this half inning. It's Dizzy Bat. I'm going to kick it down to JT and Joe Simons, and they will bring you all of the Dizzy Bat craziness while I fill out my scorebook.
We got Satchel here, we got David, and we got Claire. We're going to line them up. I'm going to spin them. I'm going to try to get the ice cream sandwich from Dylan. First person to grab the sandwich wins.
No cheating.
I also got some drum covers on Walker Stadium. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, spin! Spin, 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 spin. Keep going, keep going. Not good enough. No, keep spinning. Don't cheat now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Spin, spin.
You know, Debbie, I'll admit I wasn't completely paying attention to the Dizzy Bat this time, but as I could hear it to start, I was wondering, is Debbie going to call someone out for cheating? And then I looked up and it looked like all 3 of them were cheating. We need some better adjudicators here. Cooper Witten, Itsuke Takamoto, and Kevin Ferguson for your Pickles here in the 5th. First pitch fouled away, 0-1. Andrew Overland having a heck of an outing here for the Medford Rogues. His 0-1 pitch on the way in, swung on and fouled off at the plate. Whitten not happy with himself. Just glanced his bat, didn't really want to swing at that. So he steps back in behind in the count, 0-2. Pitch on the way, misses high, ball one. That one coming in at 86 miles an hour, 1-2. Pink Bat was committed to spinning honestly, saw that one coming. Well, that's fair. 1-2 pitch, outside, ball two. 2-2.
The Haven family who made it down here from Seattle after a 5-hour drive. Welcome to Walker Stadium for the first time.
Fans in the house from Seattle, nice. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced to the right side, and that's gonna just get past the diving Cameron Sewell at second base. Leadoff single for Cooper Witten.
Keep it going for your next batter, Walker Stadium. Number 51, Itsuke Takamoto.
Itsuke Takamoto to the plate, second time tonight. Bounced out 4-3 to end the second. Comes on now with a runner at first, nobody out. Pickles looking to put anything but a 0 up on the scoreboard this inning. Pitch on the way, floats in high. Looked like it might have gotten away from him at 72, 1-0. Yeah, that was a slider that got away from him. Takamoto patiently stands waiting. Overland's throw over to first base. Looked like Witten might have been going. Got back just in time. Witten reestablishes his lead over at first. 1-0 pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball two. That one missing at 74, 2-0. Overland set at the belt. 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count goes to 2-1. That one an 82 mile an hour fastball. Holy cow, Mariners getting the job done today. Wind and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Nice look at 82 mile an hour fastball. Count evens up at 2-2. I know the Mariners game was rain delayed as well. I never did check in on the score. Was getting ready for tonight's game instead. Cooper Witten gets his lead at first base. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's golfed into right field. Hangs up with plenty of time to Sean Thomas over to make the catch. F8 to put out on Takamoto. That'll bring up the right fielder, number 31, Kevin Ferguson. Nope, not Ferguson. Oh, that's right, left fielder. Well, that whole thing's going to be screwed up.
Fielder, number 31, Kevin Ferguson.
Wait, I thought Ferguson was in center and Witten was, all three of them moved? Oh, good Lord.
Let's go Pickles.
Oh.
Let's go Pickles.
Love me some games like this. Well, outfielder Kevin Ferguson to the plate. First pitch over for a strike. That one at 85. Lewis Rose is asking about the number of Ks Ron's hung up out in left field, and the answer to that right now, friend, is 2. Only 2 strikeouts for Pickles pitchers so far tonight. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, 1-1. Missing with 73 mile an hour off speed pitch. When y'all get a chance over there, could I get the number of pitches for Overland altogether? Working with a runner on first, 1 down, 1-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 2. 2-1. 63. Holy cow. All right, only 63 pitches so far for Overland. BDX Cookies checking in the chat. 2-1 pitch, floats in for a strike. Counts even up 2-2. 76 mile an hour off speed pitch. Any word when the sprinkler and lights delayed game will be completed? Not yet. We are waiting on that. Maybe an announcement next week is what I'm being told. We will definitely blast that out on the social medias, and I will definitely talk about that here on the broadcast when it is announced. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul to the right. That one will not be kept inside Walker Stadium. Won't quite make it to the parking lot. There is science coming up to the booth. I don't know what this is going to entail, but I'm scared already. Wide to the 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball 3. 3-2. Oh, not science? Well, I mean, bottled water probably is something scientific. I don't know. Water for you and water for you. No water. 3-2 pitch on the way, runner goes, swung, and that's going to get down into right field for a base hit. Hitting second, heading for third, Cooper Witten. He's going to be held up there. A single for Kevin Ferguson. So runners on the corners, one down. Pickles threatening here in the 5th. Breeze starting to blow into the press box once again. Winds are swirling. Don't explode the booth, please. I certainly hope not. I did double check to make sure that the water was sealed before I opened it. Pitch on the way, swung on and bounced towards second. Over to short, covering for one, throw to first in time. 4-6-3 double play, and that erases the threat here in the 5th inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base through 5 frames here at Walker Stadium. 6-0 Rogues.
Some play for the thrill, others the fortune. But the true legends, they play for the free drinks. Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA. Live rangerously.
What do you think, son? 8 or 9?
For that, I'd use this.
Manscaped, huh? Son, back in my day, ladies loved grass in the fairways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not for down there. The beard hedger's for your face.
Oh, really?
The Beard Hedger features a rotary zoom wheel that provides 20 precision settings with just one guard.
Grip it and trim it, baby.
Introducing the Beard Hedger. Order today at manscaped.com.
All righty, broadcast friends, welcome back. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 35, Cade Reitzenstein. Reitzenstein, right-handed pitcher from Clark College, takes over for Sam Rice, who goes 1 inning, gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, all of those earned. He hit 2 batters, did not walk 1, and struck out 1. So Reitzenstein on to face Jonathan Mendez, Coughlin Schultz, and Aiden Doherty. Pickles down 6-0.
Remember, be cool out there. Just be cool.
Tom Jones trying to send a wake-up call to the Portland Pickles through the chat. Hopefully that works out, friends. Some offense would be great here. Numbers on the board as we begin playing the 6th inning for the visiting Medford Rogues. 6 runs on 8 base hits and no errors. For your home team, Portland Pickles, no runs on 6 base hits and no errors. Robert E. checking in. Good evening, a beautiful day for baseball. Well, friend, here at Walker Stadium, we've had a plethora of different weather this evening. A little bit of a rain shower that delayed the start of the game by about 15 to 20 minutes, but it's burned off into a nice evening here at the Walk. A little chillier than I think some folks expected. First pitch of the sixth. Bouncer towards short. Mecho's got it. Long throw over to first base in time. 6-3 the put out on Jonathan Mendez. So one away for Coughlin Schultz. Coughlin took over for Reese McRae in the 5th inning. Pinch hit leading off the 5th, struck out. First pitch he sees, this at bat misses away, ball 1. Cade's 1-0 pitch. That one's over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. I did, Debbie. It's if it hadn't rained, I might not have brought my jacket up here, but I did. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Swung through a pitch that we don't have the speed for right now. 79 miles an hour, excuse me. Count goes to 1-2. Yeah, it's too early in the season to leave the jacket in the car. I was being optimistic last time. Reitzenstein shakes off. Duggar now has his sign. 1-2 pitch on the way in. Swung on and missed. That got him. Strike 3, second time in a row. Schultz is struck out. First strikeout for Cade Reitzenstein. Number 3 overall for Pickles pitchers this afternoon. That'll bring up third baseman Aiden Doherty.
Number 21, Aiden Doherty.
Doherty 0 for 2, was hit by a pitch his last time up, did come around to score. First pitch he sees, this at bat misses low at 80, ball 1. That's right, Debbie, one more. Reitzenstein into his motion, 1-0 pitch on the way, misses low at 87, ball 2, 2-0. Reitzenstein calls time. Wants to have Cashel come out to the mound. Have a small conversation out there.
I want to give a big shout out to our friend who came all the way from England, Sherd from McLaren. First Pickles game. Make some noise coming from across the pond.
Plenty of time, Orlando. Plenty of time. Somebody from England in the house tonight. Not in the chat room, actually at Walker Stadium here. Wind and the 2-0 pitch on the way. Swung onto the bouncer towards second. Played by Garza. Throw over to first in time. 4-3 the put out. 3 up, 3 down for the Rogues here in the 6th inning. And fans, we're keeping it right here because we're doing something else crazy. Oh, a hydrogen balloon. I love this stuff. Bill Nye night here at Walker Stadium. Omzi coming out to do something with a hydrogen balloon. So we'll kick it over to the field, folks, for whatever this turns out to be.
Do the hydrogen balloon experiment right now. Lexi's gonna walk us through it. Lexi, what do we got?
Alright, Pickles fans, thank you so much for joining us at our very last science experiment. Tonight we will be doing a reaction that produces water. When hydrogen meets oxygen, it will create a loud popping sound to create our water. So, just like we mentioned earlier, I'm going to ask if you have any friends in the audience that are sensitive to loud sounds, that would be a great time of your ear.
Here we go. Make some noise for Science, Walker Stadium. Come on. Let's light these things up. It's these darn East winds.
The wings, Joe, they're killing us. This is the one right there. Give it up for the people at Almsey Walker Stadium. Make some noise.
Hey, Abigail, please come to the party deck. Delilah's up here, hanging out. So please come to the party deck, Abigail. Delilah's up here. Nice and safe, but come on.
Well, there was some science for you, friends. You learn things on a Friday night while watching a broadcast of an independent league baseball game, don't you? For the Pickles here in the 6th inning, it'll be Dalton Mayshore, Draven Ushida, and Evan Cloyd. In theory. Andrew Overland back up on the mound, coming out to work the 6th inning.
Number 1, Dalton Mayshore.
Idaho Mash, we got Dalton Mayshore coming up to the plate here, leading off the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch he sees, misses low and away. Ball 1. Jesse Powell checking in. How you doing? Glad to have you along. 1-0 pitch, swung on and bounced foul on the left. Count evens up at 1-1. Next pitch on the way, floats in for a strike. Count goes to 1-2.
Get him over to left field foul pole right now.
1-2 pitch on the way, misses high, ball 2. 2-2. Jesse Powell, we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2 pitch on the way, check swing, did he go? He did. He did go. Dalton Mayshore called out on strikes. Second time he's struck out. That is the second strikeout for Andrew Overland. Both of them coming courtesy of Dalton Mayshore. Draven Nushida watches the first pitch float in. 1-0.
Turning 31. Happy birthday, Connor.
Line and the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and spoiled foul out to the left. Pickles looking to find a spark on offense. Been limited to 6 hits so far. That one taken into right field, and that one's going to get down for a base hit. Over the head of Reese McCray, Draven Nishida aboard for the second time tonight.
Next up for the Picks, your first baseman, number 34, Evan Cloyd.
Evan Cloyd to the plate, and a mound visit for the Medford Rogues. Overland's gone more than 5 innings. Got 1 out here in the 6th, has yet to surrender a run. Going to be left out there as Tyler Horner returns behind the plate. Talk about how the last game you commentated went viral. Well, it's something we'll be celebrating about a year from last week. The promotional night will be called the anniversary of the night the lights went out at Walker Stadium. Wind of the pitch on the way. Catches the outside part of the plate at 74 miles an hour. 0-1. In case you didn't see it, last Saturday night at 12:15 p.m., the lights that illuminate the playing field here at Walker Stadium went dark mid-pitch in the bottom of the 12th inning. And so that game was suspended. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2 on Evan Cloyd. Story was picked up all over the place. There was an article in Sports Illustrated. We made the Canadian version of ESPN, the Sporting Network, TSN. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Evan Cloyd down on strikes. Strikeout number 3 for Andrew Overland, and that'll bring up third baseman Sage Lancaster. And that will do it for Andrew Overland. Well, fans, I am going to step away while the new pitcher for the Medford Rogues comes out to take warm-up pitches. We'll be back with that new pitcher's name and the line on Andrew Overland in just a moment.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, poppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Name of the titular Dave on the FX Series Dave. You can't, if you're on the party deck right now, you cannot.
That is the sweet, sweet sound of public address announcer Joe Simons doing trivia with the fans here at the ballpark. That is number 24, Mac Elsk, taking over for Andrew Overland. Elsk, a right-handed pitcher from Lower Columbia Community College. He takes over for Overland, who goes 5 2/3 innings, scattering 7 hits, does not allow a run, does not walk a batter, and strikes out 3.
Now back to the pits. Number 14, Sage Lancaster.
So Sage Lancaster up. Going to try and extend the inning for Portland. That was a West Coast league. It is a suspended West Coast league that is not accounted for in the statistics yet, or in the standings, excuse me. First pitch floats in for a strike, 0-1. That was what was supposed to be game 1 of our 3-game set with the Springfield Drifters. We got in none of those complete games. 0-1 pitch bounced foul down the left field line. 0-2.
Stars in the 1993 film Dave wins buns from our friends at Dave's Killer Bread.
Not sure if it is the longest game in Pickles history. I mean, if you count the fact that it's still technically going, I would suppose that would make it the longest game. It was the most recorded strikeouts in Pickles history in a game. Swung on and missed. Lancaster strikes out, 4th strikeout overall for Rogues pitchers. First one for Mac Elski, and that does it for the Pickles here in the 6th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We are 2/3 of the way through this ball game. Your score: Medford 6, Portland nothing.
Tired of beer that's just too bland? No problem! Introducing the amazing Voodoo Ranger IPA. It's bright, poppy, plus you can take it almost anywhere. So stop drinking boring beer and start living rangerously today.
Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles. Locally owned and brewed in Portland, Oregon. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. It slaps. Yovu Beer, classic American lager. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off Mississippi Avenue in North Portland. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. We've also got a full bar featuring seasonal handcrafted cocktails. Ooh. Complemented by an extensive...
Alrighty, broadcast friends, welcome back. Cade Reitzenstein back out on the mound for another inning's worth of work. Gary catching me up on defensive changes for Portland. First pitch, top 7, fouled off. 0-1 to Tyler Horner. Ferguson now over at first base. Cooper Witten out in right field. And Nihal Calderon in center. Draven Nushida in left. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 86-mile-an-hour fastball, count goes to 0-2. We will be making the end of that game up, and we will be making up the 2 games that are rained out. We hope to be making announcements on that as soon as next week. Still working on that. We'll see what happens. 1-2 the count on Tyler Horner. Reitzenstein's pitch on the way, swung on, pop foul to the left and out of play. Headed out towards left field. People can share, it's all good. Wide and the 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Reitzenstein gets Horner. Second strikeout for Cade, 4th now for Pickles pitchers overall. I will take that jalapeno one. This one's Ian's? All right, Ian, here you go. That's fine, no worries. It is a nice looking sunset out. It's too bad we couldn't get the drone out. First pitch popped down the right field line. Foul, just foul for Deshaun Thomas. 0-1. There you go, friends. Yeah, I'm not sure what the deal with the drone is yet this season. We're still working on that. We wanted to make sure we got all of the other toys up and running before we brought out one of last season's toys. You know, wind to the 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1. That one coming in at 79. Reitzenstein into his motion, 1-1 pitch, bouncer towards third, played on the high hop by Lancaster, throw to first, in time, 5-3, the put out on Deshaun Thomas. Close play over there at first. So 2 away for Caleb Richter. Richter singled his last 2 times up, driven in a run and scored a run. Reitzenstein stares in, now has his sign. First pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. 0-1. Reitzenstein asking Cashel to go over the signs once again. Now the 0-1 pitch on the way, fouled off, 0-2.
Let's go Pickles. Let's go Pickles.
Walker faithful trying to cheer Cade Reitzenstein on. Ahead in the count, 0-2, 2 down here. Top 7 pitch on the way. Bounced foul at the plate. Count stays 0-2. Cade takes a long walk around the mound, climbs up on the backside. Richter steps back in. 0-2 pitch on the way once more. High and outside, ball 1. 1-2. Richter takes practice swing, now steps back in. The lefty awaits the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Got him. Third strikeout for Cade Reitzenstein. 5 overall for Pickles pitchers, and that'll do it for Medford here in the 7th inning. Friends, it is time to stretch. We will kick it here. We will keep it here and let you hear the sweet, sweet dulcet tones of our fans singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." I'll be back with you in just a moment.
We don't need no backup music. We're going to sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" a cappella.
We're going to need to hear it from you at Walker Stadium.
On the count of 3, let's start it. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks. I don't care if I never get back till it's through. Root, root for the Pickles. They don't win to stay. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Walker Stadium.
Make some noise for yourselves, Walker Stadium. That was great.
Leading off the bottom of the 7-figure Pickles, number 6, Jack Metcho.
Alrighty, friends, welcome back. Jack Metcho leading off the bottom of the 7th here. First pitch he sees bends in for a strike at 74, 0-1. Metcho 0 for 2 today. Takes a look at the 0-1 pitch, pulls bunt back, pitch over for a strike at 71, 0-2. S. True looking for us to go further down in the lineup for the Picks. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on to the bounce down the third base line, but foul. Count goes to 1-2. Metcho Briseño and Cooper Witten. At least that's what we've got on the scorecard. Whether that's what happens or not, we'll find out. Winding the 0-2 pitch on the way. High ball one.
The winner of the jersey raffle after this pitch, so get your tickets out.
Metcho back in, 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. 2-2.
7-4, 6-2. 2-9-3, 7-4, 6-2.
Mac has his sign, come set, 2-2 on the way, high ball 3. Metcho works the count full. Elski comes set again, pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to center field. Deshaun Thomas ranges over a few steps towards left and makes the catch. P8 the put out on Metcho. One away for your Pickles here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That'll bring up Armando Briseño. First pitch, Mondo sees this at bat, missing low and away at ball 1. 69-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Elski's 1-0, swung on and bounced foul towards the Pickles dugout. Count evens up at 1-1. Elski comes set, 1-1, swung on and missed. 75-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch, 1-2. Briseno looking for his first hit on the evening. Twirls the bat around. 1-2 pitch coming in. Low ball, 2-2. Well, we did have somebody bring up that there was a 13-inning game a couple of years ago. 2-2 pitch, misses low and away ball. 3-2. So I guess it depends on longest pickle game in history due to innings or due to time of play.
Congratulations.
Look it up in the history books. 3-2 pitch, swung on and popped out towards left field. Nate Gray Jr. barely had to move out there. He's 7 to put out on Briseno.
Now batting, number 4, Cooper Witten.
Center fielder Cooper Witten to the plate. 1 for 2 with a single and flew out to center field back in the second. First pitch he sees here in the 7th, swung on and missed. 76-mile-an-hour curveball, 0-1. Pickles just have not been able to get anything going tonight. 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled towards the parking lot. Count goes to 0-2. Spoiled about an 87-mile-an-hour fastball. Elski stares into Horner. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Got him, strike 3. Cooper Witten strikes out. First time he struck out tonight. Second strikeout for Matt Elski. 5 overall for the Medford Rogues. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. To the 8th inning we go. Still 6-0 Rogues.
This is how you build a community of health and hope. With award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, a hospital 100 years in the making, and dozens of clinics that bring health and healing to your neighborhood, all strengthened by our partnership with OHSU. Adventist Health Portland, all the care you need, right where you need it.
8.5?
Stronger.
9%?
Yes.
9.5% ABV!
Juice Force IPA. Live rangerously.
Alrighty, friends, new pitcher on the mound. For your Portland Pickles, that is number 40, Josh Volderming. Josh, a left-handed pitcher from Cal Poly. Takes his warm-up pitches here as we're about to embark on the top of the 8th inning. It'll be Nate Gray Jr., Cody Niedowitz, and Cameron Sewell for the Rogues.
Lunchable winners. Lisa Westwood come to the party.
Reitzenstein goes 2 innings.
From parts unknown.
Gives up no hits, no runs.
New pitcher on the mound.
Did not walk a batter, struck out 3.
Get louder and maybe do it twice. Josh Volderming. Hey, there's Pickles fans looking for the ultimate home run furniture. Look no further than our VIP suite sponsor, Birch. Birch is a locally owned, and their furniture is proudly West Coast made. Want a simple with a built-in nacho dispenser? No problem. Welcome to the secret popcorn stash. They got you covered. Visit them on Instagram at Birch Furniture. Get ready to knock it out of the park with Birch Furniture Design. It's a smile.
Olderming looks out towards center field, collects himself, now walks up the backside of the mound. Comes set and stares in. As his sign from Cashel. First pitch of the ball game for him. Over for a strike at 77 miles an hour. 0-1.
No, bobblehead. Give him a bobblehead.
Chad asking for the dilly drone. Don't think you're going to get it tonight, friend. Sorry. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Ball pops out of Duger's glove. Goes and retrieves it.
Yellow on red.
Gray 1 for 2, a single and an HBP. Scored a run, drove in a run. 0-2 pitch, hits him. Second time this game he's been hit. Second time in a row he's been hit. Nate Gray Jr. takes the painful 90 feet, and that'll turn the lineup over for Medford. 1 on, nobody out for Cody Niedowitz.
Now batting number 3, Cody Niedowitz.
Cody's walked twice and doubled. Flew out to center his last time up in the 5th. Back up here in the 8th. First pitch he sees this at bat low, nicely stopped behind the dish. 1-0. Throw over to first base, diving back safely, Nate Gray Jr. Well, Tom, unfortunately, that's not a run for a runner for the home team on base. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one in for a strike. 86 miles an hour. 1-1.
Please give Lisa Westwood a sticker. Thank you so much.
Olderming stares in, now looks over at first. Brings the 1-1 pitch in, swung on and golfed towards short. Throw over to first, not in time. Infield single. So Nate Gray Jr. moves down to second base. Cody Niedowitz on board. 2 on, nobody out. Cameron Sewell now. Cameron has walked 3 times. First pitch he sees here in the 8th, misses low at 87, excuse me, 1-0. Game 2 of the series tomorrow night here at Walker Stadium, 7:05 game time, weather permitting. 1-0 pitch missing away, ball 2, 2-0. Despite the somewhat lopsided score, majority of the Pickles faithful still hanging around, looking for a rally. A 2-0 pitch on the way and misses low and outside, ball 3, 3-0 to Cameron. Jonathan Mendez on deck for Medford. Sewell steps back in. Olderming set. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike at 88 miles an hour. Count goes to 3-1. Olderming rocks and deals, misses ball 4. April H looking for a double play. That would be just what the doctor ordered. Nate Gray Jr. moves down to third. Cody Niedowitz down to second. Sewell aboard with another walk. 4th one he has picked up this game. Jonathan Mendez now steps in with the bases full of Rogues. Pitch on the way, inside, ball one, 1-0. All right, so if a large group of crows is a murder, what is a large group of rogues? Like a D&D party? Sorry? Rogues. 1-0 pitch over for a strike. Called strike 1-1. What was that? Oh, it's not Voldeming? Of course it's not. Okay. That is Andrew LaCour from UC Davis, the pitcher on the mound. Count 1-2. So Andrew LaCour, left-handed pitcher. Obviously. I don't like this loaded potato at all. So LaCour stares in. Comes set at the belt. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. First strikeout for LaCour. Sixth strikeout overall for Pickles pitchers. One away. Bases still juiced. So LaCour now facing Coughlin Stoltz. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Schultz has struck out twice, once in the fifth, once in the sixth. One pitch on the way, over for a strike. It's 77. Count goes to 0-2. Double play will do. Any old double play will do you. 1-2-3 double play works. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Or after loading the bases, maybe Andrew's just going to strike out the side. Second strikeout in a row.
I'm so sorry to you.
Here in the eighth inning, and that's going to bring up Aiden Doherty. Sounded a little inebriated below us, as is usually the case here at the Walk. First pitch of the at-bat just misses, ball one. Sewell on at first, Ninowitz on at second. Nate Gray Jr., who led off the inning, getting hit by a pitch on at third. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count evens up at 1-1. Dill Nye, the science mascot, making a noise down on the first base line, creating a commotion, as they say. Dylan has wrestled the rally gator free. 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. 77 mile and off speed pitch. Count goes to 1-2. Dylan doing a good job rousing the rabble down the first baseline. One-two pitch on the way, swung onto the bouncer. Everybody is safe. 10-ply exit velo right there. Ball went a total of about 6 feet. Everybody else went 90. Nate Gray Jr. in to score. Give Aiden Doherty an RBI single. Ninowitz to third, Sewell to second. Tyler Horner to the plate. Base is still full of Rogues. First pitch of the at-bat, outside at 76 miles an hour, 1-0. Alan, we did finally catch up to that. That is not Josh Volderming. That is Andrew LaCour. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and hammered foul. Wow. We have an exit velo on that? That was stupid. Nope, we do not. Bummer. That was hit hard. Andrews 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the left side, giving chase Zage Lancaster, but that's going to be out on the left field berm, played on a bounce. So everybody returns from whence they came. Deshaun Thomas on deck for the Rogues should the inning continue. Andrew stares in, has his sign. Comes set at the belt. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on, and that was taken to shallow center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Coming around and scoring, Cody Niedowitz. Cameron Sewell going to be waved in, throw to the plate, not in time. Tyler Horner reaches out and pokes a 2-run single out into center field. That was Niedowitz and Sewell coming in to score. Aiden Doherty to second base on the play, and Deshaun Thomas to the plate. Pancake House sounds delightful. 9-0 Rogues. Runners on the corner, runners on first and second, 2 down. Pitch on the way, called strike one. 82 miles an hour from Andrew LaCour. 0-1. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed, went golfing, came up empty. 88 mile an hour fastball, count goes to 0-2. Crowd here at Walker Stadium cheering on the Dolphin. Look back towards second. 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? Did not. What's wrong, Debbie? You don't want to take a 2,000-mile road trip to have some waffles? One and two the count. Thomas waits the 1-2 pitch. Misses. Low ball 2. 2-2. Woof. Crowd trying to get into it. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped foul onto the right field berm. Nope, wasn't even played on one bounce. Ooh. So the inning continues. Count 2-2 on Deshaun Thomas. Caleb Richter on deck. Two-two pitch coming in. Floats in high. Ball 3. 3-2. Restlessness setting in down below us. Manifesting itself in noise. Winding the 3-2 pitch on the way. Runners go. Ball 4. So Caleb Richter to the plate. Bases loaded once again. 9th batter sent to the plate for Medford here in the top of the 8th inning. 3 runs already across. Andrews' first pitch of this at bat over for a strike at 77, 0-1. Andrews 0-1 pitch, misses low and away, ball one, 1-1. Well, if this ball game gets over quick enough, I'm going to go swing by PDX Cookie Company and grab a cookie on the way home. Proud sponsor of the Portland Pickles, and I love their cookies. 1-1 pitch on the way, in the dirt, ball 2, 2-1. Nowhere for any of the base runners to go right now. Andrew trying to work himself out of a jam here. Ellen cheering on Andrew. Ellen, where are you checking in from? Let us know. Andrew set. 2-1 pitch on the way. Swung on to the bouncer towards second. Slow roller, going to be a tough play. Barehanded, 4-3 the put out. Caleb Richter couldn't quite beat it out, and that'll do it for Medford here in the 8th inning, but they plate 3 more runs. Friends, we are headed to the bottom of the 8th inning. Your score, Medford Rogues 9, Portland Pickles 0.
Sweet Caroline, get on your feet. No complaining. You love it. Hit the music. Neil Diamonds.
Three, two, one. Walk shame, get loud. Swing.
All right, cut it. Well done. Well done. Excellent. Leading off the bottom of the 8th for the Pickles, number 51, Itsuke Takamoto.
Itsuke Takamoto, Kevin Ferguson, and Cashel Duggar for your Pickles here in the 8th inning. Swung on and hit towards first base. Diving stop by Reese McRae. Couldn't quite get it. Give Itsuke Takamoto an infield single. Pickles starting this out the right way in the bottom of the 8th inning. That is Matt Elski still out on the mound for the Rogues. Kevin Ferguson to the plate, 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Takamoto gets a short lead over at first base. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Little bit of an excuse me swing, but enough that he went around 0-1. Tom Jones, you are right. This team can do that. Came from behind 7 the other night. Played until the city of Portland didn't want us to anymore. That game's still tied at 9. Listen, Fred, there's so many topics to cover here in 9 innings. You want to come over here and do this job? I know you do, actually. Yeah, I know that. That one fouled off. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see me standing over here eating ice cream, friend. Well, that's fine. Count 1 and 2 on Kevin Ferguson. Did you take advantage of the Dippin' Dots here this evening, friend? Well done. That's right. 1-2 pitch, check swing. Looks for the appeal, did not go. Count goes to 2-2. Takamoto, that short lead over at first base. Wide to the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Count stays at 2-2. April H cheering on the Rally Gator. That poor Rally Gator has been drug all around this stadium tonight. Currently hanging out with Dylan behind home plate. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off again. Ferguson making this a long at bat. You did miss Dippin' Dots, April. Sorry to break the news to you. You should still be able to get a Ruby Jewel ice cream sandwich here the next time you're here, though, and those are delightful. Also, Nico's ice cream. Wonderful ice cream. 2-2 pitch on the way. Off the plate at 86. Count goes full on Ferguson, 3-2. Takamoto, short lead over at first still. About a step and a half off the bag. Line in the 3-2 pitch, swung on and popped up to the left side. Looks like it's going to be Aiden Doherty taking care of it, and it is. P5 retires Kevin Ferguson, one down here in the 8th.
Next up for Portland, number 30, Cashel Duggar.
Cashel Duggar to the plate. One on, one away. Max's first pitch swung on and slow bouncer towards the mound. Max fields and throws over to first. 1-3 the put out on the play. Takamoto advancing to second.
Next up for the base,
1-3 fielder's choice.
number 1.
That'll turn the lineup over one more time for Portland. Dalton Mayshore to the plate.
Newsom.
Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Oh, Kerry, glad you could join us at the ballpark and now on the broadcast. First pitch missing away, ball 1. The Dippin' Dots were $9. Well, in this economy? Oh, I have no doubt about that, friend. Wind to the 1-0 pitch on the way. Floats in for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1. Everybody loves Dippin' Dots, though. Elski comes set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's ripped down the left field line. That one is out of here! Wow, usually the outfield is where baseballs go to die, but that one did not down the left field line. And fans, you've waited long enough. Raise those chairs. Dalton Mayshore with a 2-run home run, driving in at 2K Takamoto. Graven Nushida up now. 104 mile an hour exit velocity on that. That was just ripped down the left field line. 1-0 pitch to Nushida, swung on, and that one cracked foul, but well foul. Oh, Ellen, you're a host family, Mom. That's awesome. Thank you so much. And a UC Davis alumni, that's rad. Well, then I assume you will be hanging out with us here at the stadium a number of times this summer. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. You're not wrong, Ian. That ball was absolutely smoked. In fact, the residual smoke is still hanging out there in left field. 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside outside. Ball 2.
How about a hit for Dill Nye, making it work all night here in Walker Stadium. Dill Nye, the sound guy, folks.
Max 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him strike 3. Draven Nishida down on strikes. He struck out for the first time tonight. Third strikeout for Elski, 6 overall for the Rogues, and fans. To the top of the 9th inning we go. Score on the board, Rogues 9, Pickles 2.
I was the breakdown. I'm giving away all the bread.
Save money on your transportation costs with TriMet's Reduced Fare Transit Card. If you meet income requirements, get your first month free while you enjoy unlimited rides on buses and trains. Learn more and apply today at trimet.org/save.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles, wearing number 99, Zach Elsos. Right-hander from Southwestern Oregon Community College. Smoke wafting across left center field, hanging just below the lights from the 2 runs the Pickles scored last inning. Numbers on the board for the visiting Rogues: 9 runs on 11 base hits and no errors. For your home team, Portland Pickles, 2 runs on 9 base hits and no errors. Victor heard the Johnstone Supply was in the house. I can neither confirm nor deny that rumor. Above my pay grade. Do still have a pretty good crowd on hand here at Walker Stadium, though it has definitely dwindled the last couple innings as the temperature has started to head south, so to speak. McCord goes 1 inning. Gives up 3 runs. All of those were earned.
Batting for Medford, number 5.
Walked 2 batters, hit a batter, struck out 2. Debbie looking to get through the inning with no walks and no hits. That is a great goal, friend. First pitch, missing away, ball 1.
Look at how romantic that smoke is in left, huh?
Zach, a sidearm pitcher, not quite a submariner. Close, though. 90-degree delivery. 1-0 pitch on the way. Closer, but still off the plate. That one at 87 miles an hour, 2-0. Well, good morning, Tom. Tom living in the future. It's already Saturday there. 2-0 pitch on the way. That one in for a strike. 88 miles an hour, 2-1. Yeah, Jack, this is one of my favorite pitchers on the staff. Solely for the delivery. 2-1 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball 3. 3-1. Another fastball coming in at 87. One pitch on the way now, swung on and fouled off towards the Pickles dugout. Count goes full, 3-2. One through the West Coast League scoreboard, since I did not do that much tonight. Sam drunk with power over on the music, going back-to-back with the Dolphin for, I think, the first time tonight. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, got him. Nate Gray Jr. strikes out for the first time tonight. First strikeout for Zach. So one away in the ninth. Cody Niedowitz back to the plate. First pitch, the at-bat missing away, ball one. Well, thank you much, Victor. I appreciate that. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1 on the strength of an 89-mile-an-hour fastball. See, Sam, it's so easy to make the people happy. 1-1 pitch, over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Zach dealing right now. Sauce comes set, 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside ball 2, 2-2. For your Pickles in the ninth, due up, it's Evan Cloyd, Zage Lancaster, and Jack Metcho. 2-2 pitch coming in. Got him. Swung on and missed. Held on to by Cashel behind the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach. Strikeouts number 8 and 9 for Pickles pitchers, and that'll bring up Cameron Sewell. Danny wishing Medford would be in the West Coast League. Well, maybe that'll happen. Time might tell. First pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Zach stares in at Duggar now as his sign. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. 1-1. One pitch over the inner part of the plate at 89 miles an hour, 1-2. Sauce looking to strike out the side here in the ninth inning. Comes set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts. That one coming in at 90 miles an hour. No runs, no hits, no errors, just like Debbie ordered, and nobody left on. Fans to the bottom of the ninth we go. 7 to tie, 8 for the win. We'll see if the Pickles can do it in just a moment.
Welcome to Stormbreaker Brewing, located off North Lombard in St. John's, Portland. We have plenty of space on the patio or up at the bar. We look forward to getting to know you over a delicious handcrafted cocktail or one of our rotating fresh pints. Whether you're looking for something light, dark, hoppy, or not hoppy, we've got you covered. Enjoy our extensive menu for both meat eaters and vegetarians with plenty of options to go. We love our pub in St. John's and meeting everyone that comes in. Hope to see you soon.
I'm just not ready to go back to a gym.
Well, clearly you haven't gone crunch mode.
Crunch mode?
It's the feeling that you get
when you finish up a set.
Everyone working up a sweat. When you're hating your trainer, the lover when you're done.
Working out the meal, you know the one. Yeah, that's crunch mode.
Crunch mode.
Join Crunch Fitness. Membership start at $9.99 a month.
Fitness.
Well, I'd say that silliness broke out down below, but we're at a Pickles game, so that is to be expected. Evan Cloyd, Zage Lancaster, and Jack Metcho here in the ninth. Mac Elske's first pitch over for a strike, 0-1. Pickles need 7 to tie, 8 or more for the win. 0-1 pitch popped foul. And that one gets behind us, 0-2. Evan Cloyd 1 for 3. That pitch in the dirt, 1-2. Elski gets settled back up on the mound, comes set at the waist, 1-2 pitch on the way, bounce to the third base side. Charging Doherty, the throw to first in time. 5-3, the put out on Evan Cloyd. One away.
Number 14, Sage Lancaster.
If we lose, I'm emailing Bill Nye. That's delightful. As if he wasn't tired enough of hearing from us trying to get him to show up at this event. We only need 8 to win. Darn right, friend. First pitch misses away to Lancaster, 1-0. Zage reached on a fielder's choice, bounced out 4-3, struck out his last time up. 1-0 pitch swung on and hit into left center field, and off the wall. That is going to be a stand-up double for Zage Lancaster.
Stay loud for your next batter, Walker Stadium. Your shortstop, number 6, Jack Metcho.
Metcho to the dish, one down, runner on second base. Metcho 0 for 3 tonight, looking for his first hit. First pitch he sees this at bat, bounced foul to the left. 0-1. Remember, friends, Brine and Vine night tomorrow night. Doors open for season ticket holders at 4:45, general public at 5 o'clock. Still going to be a 7:05 game time. And then on Sunday, standard 6:05 start time for Portugal the Man night and Little League Sunday. Get your tickets online. Check out Portland baseball. Look back to second, 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's taken into left field. That's going to get down for the base hit. Rounding third and heading for home, Zage Lancaster. Throw in's going to go to second base. RBI single for Jack Metcho.
Stand your feet for your next batter, Walker Stadium. Number 10, Armando Briseño.
Fans are rearranging the furniture here at Walker Stadium. 9-3 your score. Armando Briseño to the plate. Fouls off the first pitch. He sees 0-1. Metcho gets a lead over at first. Not a terribly large one. 0-1 pitch on the way. Misses away. Ball one. 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Count evens up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. Metro stretches out the lead at first a little bit. 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside. Ball two. 2-2. Citizen CT, raise your chairs. Darn right, friend. 2-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Foul back by Briseño. Count stays 2-2. Makelski back up on the mound, tugs at the cap. Checks in over at first base, comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way, bouncer towards the left side. High chopper, throw to second, in time for one, the relay to first. In time, 6-4-3 double play, and that will do it for the Pickles here in the 9th inning. And friends, that is our ball game this evening. Final score on the board for the Medford Rogues, 9 runs on 11 base hits and no errors. For your Portland Pickles, 3 runs on 11 base hits and no errors. Fans, as we talked about earlier, we will be back here tomorrow night for Brine and Vine night against these very Medford Rogues. And then on Sunday, your Pickles take on the WC Fish Sticks. 6 o'clock start time for Portugal the Man night and Little League Sunday. Fans, we'll be back here tomorrow night right around 7 o'clock. Until then, go Pickles!